Hello, bullet journal people, friends, etc. Wait, what? That's not a bullet journal? Really? This is not a bullet journal. What's going on here? Some stuff has definitely gone down since the last time I posted a video. So I'll give you a quick update on that before I get into this whole situation. This is a 2023 Hobonichi Weeks, and what got me was this cute bunny pattern. They're just so adorable, and I grew up raising rabbits, and they kind of almost look like that, some of them. So I impulse bought this off of Amazon in April of 2023, and I have absolutely kind of fallen in love with the whole Hobonichi system. This is what one of my setups looked like in it, and honestly, it's just like been so fun. The system of Hobonichi and what they have set up is really working well for what I have, or for what I needed. So yeah, amazing. I just sort of decorate with little tiny stickers, the sides and everything. And it's worked out really great for me. So I'm not going to show too much of the inside of this, but yeah, that's what happened. I've also been very impressed. Oh, look at this chonky chonk. The chonk is chonking so nicely. The bottom is actually really good too. So chonky. So I really love the portability of the Hobonichi Weeks. I can take this absolutely anywhere. I can shove it in my purse and it fits, and it's just been so great for me. I've also done some different things with the pages in the back of it. So you got your grid pages. I've done a little bit of just decorative kind of things. Trying to find my trip. Yeah, so my trip that I took to Denver, Colorado earlier this year, just trying not to like put my friend's face on the internet. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, there's my face. Anyways, yeah, pretty awesome. I saw Ed Sheeran in Denver, Colorado, and I made a spread about it. Yeah, so this has been great. Not going to get too much into it. I use the dailies, I use the weeklies. Well, there's no dailies in here. I mean, I use the monthlies, I use the weeklies, I use all of the things. I just sort of decorate around and then use it as one does, you know? Let's see, can I find a really good one? Oh, this is kind of a good one. So yeah, what I've been doing is I have like one key habit that I check off every single day. So I started out using some little dots to remind me about that. And now I just kind of check off on the character that they have here. And then I journal about every single day. And then I'm continuing to use the bullet journal method in putting my task list on this side of the spread every day, and then migrating those tasks throughout the week just down the page. And then I also have a weekly task list and a monthly cleaning task list that I sort of keep here, and then I just sort of check them off and then don't migrate them to the next week. So it just kind of works really well for me. Then like personal tasks, school tasks, etc. And yeah, I put a little countdown tracker here when I was on the way to getting to go to Denver. So yeah, this has just been a really fun experiment. I bought it in April of 2023, and then in June I fully moved into it and have been using it for the whole 6 months. So if this is how chonky it's going to get, I'm a little bit afraid for a full year in it. However, I'm gonna try to not use such chunky stickers. My previous bullet journals have been A5 160 GSM paper, so they can handle some heft, but I'm gonna look for some thinner stickers maybe, or just try to maybe chunk it out in a reasonable way in 2024. And of course, as you can probably tell, like this is my 2024 setup. I'm just going to put this guy aside. So we're going to kind of unbox and assemble my entire 2024 Hobonichi weeks right now, and I'm so freaking excited. I purchased the majority of these things from JetPens. I'm pretty sure all of them from JetPens. So I've got a clear cover, I've got the little corner piece that you put on the corner of the notebook, and then it helps you keep it closed. So I will need that with an entire year in the Hobonichi weeks. And then this guy is actually a pencil board, which I've already been using. I really love that the back is much more gray and neutral toned than the front. So I actually use it this way. And yeah, I really like this pencil board. It's been working really well for me. It's a great way to actually just cover up a page. But yeah, it works really well in this. I didn't like it at first, but now I really like it because I can just go whoop, and I'm on the page I need to be on in the back pages. And then I actually removed all of the strings that they give you on this, and I use post-it flags instead. So I have one on the monthly, one on the current week, and one on the notes pages. And you can see they get really, really worn down, but they are really high quality and they really work super well. They stay sticky like forever. And then finally, the grand finale, the Hobonichi Techo 2024 weeks in the purple. I believe it's called lavender this year, or magenta. It is a very beautiful, vibrant purple color, and I'm absolutely loving it. And I have never actually taken this out before, so I'm gonna leave that for a second. Let's go ahead and take these guys out of the packaging as well. I just really wanted to keep it super pristine until I got ready to set it up. And as it is currently November, I'm starting to find myself needing more pages than are available in the current Hobonichi weeks that I am in. And I'm like, oh, I need to plan things for April and May and June, and those are just not available in that Hobonichi weeks anymore. So this is, the artist is Kanako Kagaya, and the cover is called Familiar Sights. It's got all these little icons, and I absolutely fell in love with this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assemble the magic that is the Hobonichi. But I will try to keep, oh yes. And then I've seen so many of these. I've watched people open their Hobonichi orders on YouTube quite a bit. And I'm like, oh, this is really, everyone's like, oh, this is really cute. All these different animals and everything, that's really fun. And then on the other side, I will have to like look at this in depth later, but I definitely will, because like I said, I have not taken this out at all before. It's like, angels singing, oh my gosh. Oh, just for the comparison, holy crap nuggets, dude. That is insanity. This is the same notebook, but one is chonked up for only 6 months in this one, and then this one is brand spanking new. Oh my goodness. The comparison is actually crazy. Wow. All right, well, let's get to work on this guy. So I'll talk a little bit about the reasoning that I chose what I chose, and why I'm not using this piece in this bullet journal is because it doesn't match the cover, and I don't think I would enjoy looking at that very much. So we are going to set up this Hobonichi Weeks to go with this cover, and I am going to put this cover on top of it. I think the options that I was choosing from were the pale blue-green and the purple for the actual weeks, and I thought that the pale blue-green would sort of blend in a little bit more, and it was also the paper series one, so I was a little unsure about whether that one would work really well for me. If I wouldn't like the paper texture, I do like this nice, cute simple fabric texture. There's my pocket. I'm gonna need that in a second. Just go ahead and fold this guy all the way back, because that's how we do. And then, let her rip. Wow. So I really love that the purple and the silver kind of set each other off, and the pale blue-green definitely would not have done that. Also, just maybe some of those blue elements could have blended in, but none of the elements on this are purple. So even the pink rabbit stands out really nice and well on here. Yeah, these pink ones, they look really good on the purple, even though it's, you know, purple pink. They're somewhat close in color, somewhat close in tone. I'm so excited about this. Yes. Okay, I love this so much. And then we're going to turn to the back pocket, stick this guy right here. This is where he lives. Just stick him right down in there so that we make sure it stays well enough. So this is kind of supposed to be a page keeper, but I'm gonna really use it in this way. There we go. See, and this matches really well with these yellow elements on this, whereas it would have looked okay. It would have looked pretty good with the purple, actually, because purple and yellow kind of complement each other, but I like that it's also set off by like all of these yellow elements that are on this cover. And I am excited about this clear cover as well. I do have previously bought a Midori A5 cover, and the edge of this is very sharp. It does not feel good when you touch it. But this particular plastic feels really nice to the touch, so I'm not afraid of having a clear cover for the year. And I have a good faith that it will last, that it will look really good. Yeah, my only other, like, it looks sort of weird to have the 2024 there, but other than that, I think it's fine. It's much more neutral. And I actually found out that the pale blue-green 2024 number is in gold, which would have clashed with the silver here. So I'm really, really happy with my choice. Oh yeah, look, that fits, that goes nicely on the back as well. So I can take it to the back, take it to the front. Oh yes, I'm so excited for this. Okay, uncrinkle a couple of these pages, and this has been my little setup. Maybe I'll make another segment about what I'm going to do for the inside, because I have actually not planned anything. But I'm going to give these inside pages a good looky-loo. I know I've seen several people flip through this already, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe have some time to decide what I want to do with these inside pages. And there's a lot to do, a lot to pick from, especially in these back pages. But I'm really, really excited to get into my 2024 Hobonichi and start planning things, start putting things on these beautiful pages that are now written in English. Oh yes, I should clarify as well. The one I had for 2023 is a Japanese edition spring start, and this is a English edition January start. So I have just kind of jumped in for 6 months into the 6 months into the Hobonichi. This one has been through so much already. You can probably see how damaged it looks. I really should have gone for a clear cover. It did actually get sort of water damaged at one point. It got water damaged by some wet wipes because it was in my purse at the same time as them, and they leaked onto it all over the cover. But it's actually held up extremely, extremely well. I'm so impressed with how well the paper has held up. And the cover has held up. You can see it's kind of crinkly. It doesn't look as good anymore, but the paper inside is all totally fine because of the coating and because of how durable this paper actually is. Oh yeah, you can see that crinkling there. Anyway, but I'm again, super excited to do this amount of damage. Hopefully not this amount of damage. With the clear cover, it should be much more protected. But I'm excited to do some damage to this beautiful planner in 2024. And yes, gonna go cut these off. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here, and thanks for watching me remove the cover on my 2024 Hobonichi weeks. I'm so excited. Yay.